Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be bringing you the fishing report for Deep East Texas. We're going to be covering Caddo Lake and Lake of the Pines. So let's get to the fishing report. We'll start out with Caddo Lake. For you guys that are looking forward to coming out to the Caddo Lake, make sure you call the state park before you go, because we went there yesterday morning and they've got the boat ramp at the Caddo Lake State Park closed again. The water level's rising. Lake of the Pines is releasing a great amount of water and it's making the water level go up at Caddo Lake. So Caddo Lake State Park boat ramp is closed again. I understand Highway 43, I understand Tucker's and several others, and the guys on the Louisiana side, they're not having any problems over there. Now to the fishing report of it. The perch are, again, they're right there where they're fixing to start spawning. I know some of them have already started spawning, and you've got several more that are kind of staging. Angie and I had the best luck using worms on bobbers, and I'll tell you the trick that we were doing and what worked best for us. As close as you can get up into that 3 foot of water or less, which isn't that hard there on Caddo Lake. But where we found the most success was using live worms. And actually, when you're pitching your bobber out there, if you can bang your bobber into the tree, and I don't know why, but when it bobs, when your bobber hits the tree and falls in the water, normally within 30 seconds, you've either got a fish or you need to move to a different tree. There's lots of trees out there, guys, and we were slamming some really nice perch this last week. We tried to go out there and go fishing yesterday. Boat ramp was closed, so what we did is we went to Lake of the Pines, so that's going to be your fishing report for this weekend, and I can tell you what's going on there. Again, using bobbers with worms, we were fishing. We got up into some shallow areas. Lake of the Pines is still 1.5 feet, 2 foot above water, normal water level, and the catfish are all in those shallow areas and they're munching up all the worms they can get. So if you can go out there with your worms, Angie and I caught over 50 fish yesterday. Again, worms under bobbers, about 1.5 feet, 2 foot of distance underneath. We caught a mix of mostly catfish. We caught several nice sized brim out there as well, and then we also caught a tiny bass. I thought it was kind of fun. It's my smallest bass I've ever caught out of Lake of the Pines. I'm not real sure how I even got the hook, but again, he was in flooded timber. Again, we were on the, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, we were near the Alley Creek area of Lake of the Pines. I know that's not a popular place on Lake of the Pines because everybody always goes up on the north end. By the time we drove to Caddo Lake, realized we couldn't launch our boat there, went to Lake of the Pines. We just split it in the middle, went in the middle of the lake there at Lake of the Pines. Again, I hope this has been helpful for you guys, and let's share your fish catches with us. Let us know what you think. We've also got a boater's checklist down below in the comments. Check out the boater's checklist. If there's something that you feel like needs to be added to that, go ahead and put a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. Again, we want to see your fish that you're catching. Find us on Instagram, share your catches with us. That's what makes all this fun, is helping each other so that we can get out there and catch more fish. Again, I hope you all have a blessed weekend. Happy fishing to you, and let's get outside and make something happen.